When I was in high school, finishing my homework never came easy for me. I was a perfectionist. Even if my name looked too sloppy in the top right-hand corner, I'd erase it and write it over and over again. One particular night, I was up really late with some math homework. I felt like I was moving like molasses, trying to do one math problem after another. My dad came into my room and told me to close my book, get some rest, and wake up early in the morning to work at it again. I begged him, "Just 10 more minutes, Dad. I think I almost got it." Of course, I was far from getting it, but to me, if I just went to sleep, I felt like I was giving up and that I didn't deserve to rest until it was done. So the 10 minutes passed, and my dad came in again and told me to just go to sleep and that I would feel better in the morning. He turned off all my lights, and reluctantly, I did have to get some rest. And by some miracle, when I woke up in the morning, the answer on how to solve all those math problems quickly had just come to me. My dad was right. Sometimes rest is a necessity. It gives our bodies a chance to recover and reset so that we can regain our clarity and perform our best. I once knew someone, let's call her Maya. She held everything together, at work, at home, even emotionally for others. She told herself she'd rest after the dishes, after the emails, after everyone else's needs. But the after wouldn't come. Maya started feeling ill. Her muscles ached, and she felt a bad headache coming on. So, that day, Maya did something different. She closed her laptop. She left her phone on her desk. She stepped outside and just breathed the fresh air. She sat in silence for a few minutes and then eventually went inside for a short nap. And when she woke up, she found that while she was resting, the world didn't fall apart, and something in her finally settled. Her shoulders dropped, her breath deepened, and her body said, "Thank you." Sometimes your body whispers before it shouts. A headache, tight shoulders, a deep sigh. When Maya ignored those signs, she got sick. But when she finally listened to her body was able to recover. Rest was the healing she denied herself. You're not a machine. You're not your inbox. You're not the sum of your output. It doesn't matter how many boxes you have checked off of your to-do list. You're a human being, and you're built to rest. In fact, deep rest activates the rest and digest mode in your body. This is when your body begins to repair tissues, balance hormones, lower your heart rate and blood pressure, and boost your creativity and memory. So rest isn't laziness. It's literally how you rebuild yourself. As a kid, my mom always knew when I needed a nap or time out. She always sent me to take a nap or sit quietly if I got emotional about small things or nothing at all, or even when I would start snapping at her or my little brother for no reason. As we grow up, sometimes these signs don't change much. At least mine didn't, and we need to take notice and give ourselves a nap or a timeout. The signs are not always apparent, though. Sometimes we don't even notice we're depleted until it shows up in subtle ways. Have you ever had to reread the same sentence but nothing sticks? Or have you ever felt exhausted but wired? These are also signs of the need for rest. These aren't flaws. These are the whispers or signals from a body begging for recovery. I don't claim to be a doctor or a scientist, but I do know that without enough rest, your stress hormones, especially cortisol, stay elevated. Speaking from experience, over time, this can lead to high blood pressure, burnout, sleep disruption, brain fog, anxiety, and even a weakened immune system. The body always finds a way to slow you down, but you don't have to wait for that to listen. At work, it's easy to keep working through breaks and lunches. I know I've been guilty of skipping breaks because I was in the zone, or thought that if I took a break, I'd miss an email and get behind. Someone once said to me, "It's just an hour, or it's just 15 minutes. Your work isn't going to go anywhere." And in my specific line of work, I wasn't saving lives. Sure, in any fast paced environment, a million things can happen in an hour, but I found that most of the time, whatever happened or whatever changed wasn't worth the time my body and brain needed to recover and rest. So go ahead and take the breaks you have the right to take. Wherever you are in your career, from entry level to executive level, everyone needs to take breaks. You don't earn your next breath. Why should you have to earn your next moment of peace? The Mipe and Rye mindset lets you rest without shame. It teaches you you're not here to earn worth through exhaustion. You're here to live, to heal, to feel your life again. You don't have to do it all, fix it all, or carry it all, and you're allowed to rest. For anyone that may be interested, I've linked some free downloads that might help you on your Mipe and Rye mindset journey. Have a great, restful day, and thanks for watching.